Hey y'all, we get Instagram together. Get our little for Sunday check-in. So y'all listen to the music while we getting together. There we go. All right. Well, hey, Donovan, good evening. I'm glad to see you from Hattiesburg. I'm here. Now, look, it's Sunday check-in, so you're supposed to have a drink. I got a drink. You got to go get a drink, Donovan, while we waiting on the people. Hey, it's Nay Day. How you doing, baby girl? All right. Get it. Hold on. Hey, simply me. Grab these cards while I'm thinking about it. Y'all getting up close and personal with Mama Lewa. YouTube all up in the face of Yola. All right, I got my cards. Hey, get it. You see me? I wasn't even doing, let me get my hip in it. Oh, all right. Hey, Lisa Love 06. So hello, everyone's. What y'all drinking today? Hey, Shalisa. What is y'all drinking? I have made a wonderful concoction of lime, something, sweet lime stuff, Julia, with cognac. And all right, because I came prepared. I came ready for the party. Anyway, so we're going to talk about some things today, some real things, some things that can act like y'all don't see that over here, but it's really good that I got this as a prop. It's a prop. It ain't real. Y'all going to be like, yeah, right, Mama Lewa. So look, today I want to talk about negative energy because earlier this week I had a whole episode. It's delicious, Donovan. I had a whole episode where I had kind of like a panic attack / anxiety attack. And I was like, oh my God, what is going on with me? What is happening? And so the first thing I did, I pulled the card, and the card that came up was the 8 of Swords, which is a card of being stuck. It's a card of blockages, having your energy stuck. So I said, okay, we're going to talk about what do we do on those days when we feel blocked, we feel down, and we can't move. You know how, so I'm going to give you the backdrop. The reason I said this right here is a good prop, because my house was slowly but surely taken over. So the little I'm gonna drop my my shirt over here in the corner turned into all that laundry in the corner, and then I'm gonna get that later. I'm gonna sweep that corner up later. Turned into I had to sweep the entire house because what is all this on my floor? Look at the dust bunnies rolling through like we in the wild wild west. What is happening? And so that kind of clutter and a dish set. The more you don't fold those clothes, the more you don't sweep that corner out, the more the energy gets to wrap itself around you. And what you start feeling is, hey, Monica, I ain't seen you. I'm sorry, I saw Monica. And so what you start feeling is fatigue. You're extra tired. You might sleep all night long and wake up in the morning and be extra tired. Like, what is going on? You might not be able to sleep at all. You toss and you turn, and it's 2:00 in the morning and you just can't seem to get to sleep. You feel anxious. Your thoughts are stagnant. You can't figure out the solution to your problems. You just feel overwhelmed. You got to pay attention to that. Now, I wanted to say, don't give into that feeling, because that feeling, it'll say, oh, you need to fold clothes, you need to sweep the floor, you need to wash the dishes. And the more you have to do, the less you want to do it, right? So, the first reaction might be, oh, I don't feel like it. I'm tired. You might be like, oh, I feel heavy. Let me take a bath. No, I don't feel like it. I'm going to take a bath later. Oh, maybe I should just sit down. Maybe let me just watch some TV. That's a cycle, right? So I want to share this experience with you that I had this week, because you might be able to identify. Now, I know I might be a little different than everybody else, but every once in a while I get bogged down and overwhelmed with all the things I have to do with work, home, and Mama Lewa. I get a little overwhelmed. And so on this particular day, I felt the heaviness over me. And I was just like, I can't do no more. First thing I did, I got my card and said, what is this? So I knew that there was some kind of blockage. I knew there was some kind of stagnation. That's when we do a one card. Hey, Chuck. I'm glad you're finally heading home. Yay. So that's what the one card is for. So you can get an idea of what you're working with. Ooh, shoot. So you're probably tired too, Chuck. Chuck been working and traveling 11 hours. Good Lord. So once I got my head wrapped around, this is really something. Like, it's not just that I'm tired. It's not just that I need to take a nap. It is that I'm blocked. Then I knew, okay, I gotta kind of shake this off. So I'm gonna tell y'all what to do when y'all get overwhelmed and you need to shake some off. First thing I did, I went to my ancestors. Now, we have to make time, to hear the answer. We want the answer, but we keep moving, right? So, man, I wish I knew how to shake this feeling. Oh, let me go watch, Netflix. Oh, let me be on my phone and watch TikTok. So you're not opening up a space for your spirits to give you the answer. So I shut everything down. I turned the TV off, I turned the radio off, and I sat in front of my ancestors. And I simply said, because this is also a lesson in how do you deal with your ancestors. Those of you who may not have an ancestor space, an altar, or a special place for your ancestors, or those of you who do, but you don't know how to work with them. People used to tell me, oh, blessings, Monica. People used to tell me, you have the issues, you need to work with your ancestors. And I was like, okay. But I didn't know what that meant. Monica, what you drinking? What you drinking, Monica? Monica is our resident bartender. What you doing over here? Hey, girl, can y'all please invite me to the beach one day? I be wanting to go. Y'all be having a good time. I don't even know where the beach at. Okay, I'm done. Anyway, so I didn't know what that meant. I knew that I would refresh my ancestors on Sunday. That meant that I would change the candle out. I would switch the water out. I would give them their little food and drinks and stuff, and then I would be done, right? But that's not how you work with your ancestors. That's how you refresh your ancestors, right? Hold on, pause. I got the report. Crown on the rocks. Crown on the rocks. Simple. Keep it simple. You came in late. So I have cognac with the lime grenadine stuff. It's kind of sweet. No, it is sweet. It's just straight up sugar and lime. And tea. Anyway, so like this day when I was feeling heavy, I went straight to my ancestors. This is what it looks like when you're working with your ancestors. I sat in front of them. I took my cleansing baths to center myself. And we talked about that. That was our class for yesterday in spiritual tools tools class. Get your breath so you can center, so you can hear, and so you can feel what they're saying. Because, if you don't take the cleansing breaths, you got too much going on around your in your head and you might miss the message. So I took them breaths and I said, listen here, y'all, I'm having an anxiety attack and I don't know where this is coming from. I feel overwhelmed and I need some guidance. And then I shut up because, and I meant to tell y'all this yesterday in the spiritual tools class, when we pray, we do our affirmations, that is us talking to spirit. That's us talking to God. When we meditate, when we be quiet and sit, that allowing them to answer us. So all I had to do was sit. I think I sat there about 1 minute. And I think this was my grandmama. God bless her. She said, clean your house. And I was like, well, that can't be the answer. I straight up flipped that shit. I was like, nah, it must be something else. Okay, let me readjust myself and breathe. What could I do to break this mood? And they said again, clean your house. And I was like, man, I don't feel like it. So I didn't feel like it because I was feeling anxious and overwhelmed and heavy. You know, when you in that moment, you don't feel like washing the dishes. You just want to sit down. You don't feel like cooking. You don't feel like cleaning. You don't feel like doing nothing. And that's where I was. So I knew I couldn't move in that space. So there are some go-to things that we do. We have to break through depression. We have to break through feeling overwhelmed. Number one, pause. Let me put some peroxide in my ears. It can't be these dust bunnies. So going to get my Corona beer. Hey, I'm a putting peroxide in your ear is a form of protection. That is a protection against the curses that people put out when they speak ill of your name. So you put peroxide in your ear and block that shit off. Boop, boop. Anyway, it's also good for colds. It keeps you from getting colds. So clean your ears out and your kids' ears out with a Q-tip and peroxide. It fights colds and negative energy. All right. So first thing first, what did I do? The very first thing, because when they said clean your house, they already knew I'm in the space. So they showed me a picture of a white candle burning. And they was like, get you a white candle, get your incense. And I've said this before in a spiritual tools Tuesday. If you feel blocked and you need to clear up that energy, start with lighting some incense throughout your house and then lighting a white candle. Hey, Rachel. Oh, I need to get back to you, Rachel. I forgot. So I started with lighting up stick incense. It ain't got to be fancy. I ain't do the big get the charcoals out with the frankincense and myrrh. I just got some stick incense. I was like, okay, let's do this. And I put a stick of incense in every room. So that is automatically lifting the energy in your space. Okay, that's first. Second, light a white candle for inspiration. Ask your ancestors for guidance. I know everybody got that one ancestor that used to clean up everything. Call their name and be like, hey, I need some help cleaning up the house. And they're going to be like, boop, boop, boop. Oh, this is what I do. Let's do it. And all of a sudden you're going to be like, and the other thing they do is they give you one thing to start with. Mine gave me a choice of two. They say you can either start by washing the dishes or folding your clothes. If you wash your dishes, you fold your clothes, you're going to feel so much better. You ain't got to do the whole house. Just wash your dishes, fold your clothes. Get that together, and you can break the cycle. I said, all right, I could do that. So, and they also said play some music. So music carries your energy. It uplifts your energy. So when you're in the dumps, you got to fight through that, right? Don't sit in it. Don't sit in it. It's so easy to give in to that negative feeling of, I don't want to do anything. I don't want to cook. I don't want to clean. I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to sit and cuddle up on the couch in my blanket. And I ain't going to look at none of that stuff on the floor. I'm not going to listen to none of the kids. I'm just going to sit in this couch. The problem with that, we do need to do that every once in a while. I don't say that you can't do that. But when you sit in it, it gets harder and harder to get up out of it. Right. So you gotta do these things. So some of the things that you need to get out of it. Number one, light your incense. Number two, light a white candle. Number three, play some music. Number four, pick one thing that needs to be done. So it might be, okay, I'm going to sweep the floor. And it might not even be, I'm going to sweep the house. It might be, I'm going to sweep out the bathroom. Sometimes that's my go-to place to start. When I have to clean up the whole house, I start in the bathroom because the bathroom is small enough that I can feel like I did something, but it's big enough that it inspires me to move on to something else. So those are my things. All right. Oh, the other thing, I wanted to talk about the power of prayer in these moments, right? So you remember I've said the power of life and death is in your breath. The power for us to manifest is in the things that we say. So I want to give you a different look. Today we're going to deal with the Bible. Y'all know I'm not Christian. I say that, but I do recognize the power of language and words, right? So that being said, I look at the Bible a little bit different than Christians. I look at it as a set of prayers, a set of affirmations used to clear energy, to direct energy. So there are some scriptures that you can use for protection when you are feeling heavy. So I got them right here. I did a simple Google search. And so excuse me if these are not accurate Bible quotes, but I'm going from this website. I said, I want some Bible verses for protection. And I came up with this 30 Bible verses about protection from enemies. And they're short and sweet. And I love them because they're short and sweet. And there are things that you can say when you are wrapped in the energy of a spiritual attack. So the first one, put on the whole, this is Ephesians 6:11. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Now, I don't believe in the devil, but to me, the devil represents anything that would break your peace, right? Anything that would bring you complications, anything that would block your blessings. You need to be able to stand against the wiles of all of those things. Number two, Psalms is full of prayers for you in times of stress. My mama had a whole way that she used to work the Psalms. My mama and my grandmama, peace and light to their spirit. Psalm 32:7. Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. Selah. I don't know what Selah means, but I kind of like it. I think it's kind of like amen, but I'm not sure. Come on, Christian people, help me out. All right, Psalms 46:1. God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble. Come on now. Come on now. These are universal words. They work in times of trouble. And it's a reference book. Everybody got a Bible. You can find a Bible anywhere. Hebrew 13:6. So that we may boldly say, the Lord is my helper, and I will not fear what man shall do unto me. That the perfect one on me, or unintentionally, then this prayer, so that we may boldly say, the Lord is my helper, and I will not fear what man shall do unto me. That's a perfect prayer to say real quick and real quick and dirty while you're doing your protection, while you're lighting your candles, while you're smoking your house, while you smoke yourself, you're cleansing yourself with your Florida water. These are perfect because they're short and sweet. Be strong and this is Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and of courage. Fear not, nor be afraid of them. For thy Lord thy God, he it is that doth go with thee. He is the one that walks with you. He will not fail thee nor forsake thee. Y'all can't come between me and my God. That's all I'm saying. So these are just some. These are just some of the prayers that they put up. Oh, hold on. Oh, yes, we worked those Psalms over here. Come on, Donovan. Taking notes. Selah, Ashe, Amen. Oh, okay, got it. Pay attention to this. Come on. Okay, I'm sorry. You better get the message, sis. Come on now. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? So, I am not one who throws away the tools of our ancestors, right? So I'm not Christian. I've always said that. I'm not Christian. But I know that Christianity brought my grandma and great-grandma and great-great-grandma and great-great-great-grandma. They worked that thing the kind of way that allowed me to be here today to talk to y'all. So I can't discredit the power that is in that vessel of energy. You gotta be able to use it. My thing is, These folks ain't using it. Excuse me, I got some on my tongue. I guess that's from dinner. Oh, I got it. Yay. Anyway, I'm sorry y'all had to endure that. But it was just on my tongue. And I'm talented, but I don't like to talk and chew at the same time, unless I'm in a certain environment. Anyway, so that was nasty. Hey, Kanji. Anyway, boy, it must be the cognac. Blame it on the alcohol. Anyway, let me do this card of the day before we run out of time. I'm sorry, card of the week. What we got going on? What we got going on? You're so welcome, Lisa Love 06. You are so welcome. We are seeing what our card of the week is. Now, we done had 2 reverses in a row. Come on now. Although I'm not surprised with the turn of things. Things have changed a little bit. Some social things have changed in a way that warrants some reverses that we have. So just wrap yourself in prayer and protection. Ah, we got another one. God damn it. Sorry, Julia. We got another one. Reverse. Oh, we like this reverse. Yes. Yay. Oh, I'm about to tear up. Because this is not just a message for y'all. This is a message for me. This is the 5 of Pentacles reversed. We want that jump to be reversed. Guess what that means? That means you are healed. That means you have removed the blockages. That means the mental anguish is gone. That means that you have cleared up the things that was in your way. No more pain, no more anguish, no more headaches, no more can't sleep. It is a blessing. Oh, hey, Afro. Damn, everybody coming in. Hey, girls, they're doing Andrea. Hey. Come on, we doing the work. So I'm sorry, I have a candle burning and I can't turn the air conditioner on because I don't want it to burn out. So I'm in here sweating like a damn, like I done ran all through the world. Anyway, it is a good one. Hey, mama. Anyway, so this is a good card. So if you have been doing your prayers, if you have been putting up your work, like you've been saying, put out your work. If you've been clearing up things, if you've been changing your habits, if you've been doing that stuff, this card is saying you did the work. Bip, bop, bam, alakazam, good times. No more drama in my life, like Mary said. Come on, y'all. So that means your money about to start flowing. That means that them aches and pains, they about to go away. That means all the things that you was doing. Yes, you have. Julia has not had a headache today. Come on now. Blue. Yes, Kanji. Blue. So we need these days. This a week we're going to celebrate. We're going to take this and run with it. We're going to celebrate that thing. We've been putting in the work for the last 2 weeks with them 2 reverse cards. So we've been doing our prayers. We've been putting up our protection. We've been doing all that stuff. And here we are on the day of reckoning. They said, we heard your prayers. We turned it around. Yeah. Oh. Well, that's a good note to leave on. Happy Sunday, y'all. Let's drink today. Come on, y'all. Chink, chink. Chink, chink. Yeah. Look, Andrea, on Sundays, we do a quick Sunday check-in from 7 to 7:30 with our drink. We got our drink. This is my drink. I'm so pleased because it has been a rough 2 weeks. So now we can relax. You can't stop, but you can relax. Go. Yay. All right, then. I'm glad that we can end on this happy note. I am happy. Congratulations to all of y'all that put y'all prayers up. Let me give you this. This, the website that I pulled up is called 30 Bible Verses About Protection from Enemies. And oh, shit, I should have knew. This is African. His name is Pastor E.K. Tupu Chinidon. Come on now, you know these Africans is wrapping traditional medicine up in the Christianity. That's what they do. So his name is Pastor IKECHUKWU CHINEDUM. And this, I swear, look, it's 30 different ones that you can use in time of trouble. This is a good resource to have. Keep it. Because you know, when you're doing your smoke, when you smoke in your house, when you're doing your prayers, when you're covering your family, when you're praying over your kids because they're going to school, when you're doing all this work, you need these like words, because sometimes we don't know what to say. You know, you'd be like, please, God, protect my people. Like, okay, that's it. But now you have a resource that you can use. You can write it down and read it while you lighting your candles, or while you charging your candles, putting your little herbs and stuff on it. When you smoke in your house, when you lighting your incense, when you're protecting your outside of your house. These are prayers that you can say to say, this is what I'm asking for. This is what I'm calling for. And you ain't got to pull it up out your head. Sometimes that's hard. So there's a resource. Woohoo! All right, y'all. Peace. I'll see y'all on Tuesday. Spiritual Tools Tuesday. All right, I'll see y'all. Bye. Okay, who's going first? Bye, Instagram. Hi, YouTubers.